Hey Foreverlies, it's Maddie. Randy's blood sugar's low, and every time it's low, it turns him into more of a fool than he already is. Ryder has RSV. We just got over COVID a few weeks ago, and I had pneumonia. Everly has every single outdoor allergy, and we've just been sick so much. And this morning she woke up with a bunch of bumps on her that look like chicken pox. And I was like, oh my god, there's no way we're just getting sick this much naturally. So I went to check where we had mold 2 years ago, and sure enough, there is a crap ton of black mold. Who knows what's in the walls? Who even knows? Because there is just, from what we see, so much. I was up at 2 a.m. last night with Mr. Ryder, who had a 102 fever. Everly came in at 4 a.m. itching all over, and we're just going through it, y'all. Like, seriously, just going through it. Anyways, we have mold in our house again. We are going to be trying to figure out how much mold there is. I notified my landlord, who has done a lot to try to help, but the people who have come to help us have been incompetent. There was this one guy who came in to try to remediate and see how much mold there is. He's like, oh, I don't think we need to open this wall because there's no moisture. I'm like, well, yeah, there's not going to be moisture because we haven't used the shower in 2 months because it always gets moldy in there. Anyways, it's just been a mess. It's been a whole mess, and I'm just so done and sick of it. I want to move so bad, but we can't afford anything because our bills are so high, the groceries are so high, and just, ugh. But here are the videos I sent my landlord of the mold. Okay, so this is in the coat closet. You can see right there that there's just water damage. And this is from where they remediated last time. They never put the baseboard back on. They just removed the moldy baseboard. So I pulled up the carpet right here. And this is covered in mold. The baseboards at the bottom have mold. The carpet is also covered in mold, and it goes all the way back. And then right here, it's also starting to crack. And then around the shower right here, also just more cracks. It's just mold right there. This has been cleaned multiple times and it's still moldy. Same with this area right here. And once again, just right here, you can tell like there's water damage surrounding the shower. So that's how it's going. And I'm just so over it. The kids have a doctor's appointment today at 3 o'clock because Ryder's fever has been getting higher with his RSV, and Everly has dots all over her. Here's a picture of what her dots look like. It looks like chicken pox to me because a few of them are starting to fill with fluid. A pilot pin? Yeah, they're in there. But Randy stayed home from work to help out with everything. We're supposed to have a plumber coming today. And let's just pray to God that this crap stops, because I'm just so over it. It feels like there's something new bad happening like every day. And I don't even post about all the bad things happening. But it's just a mess. A whole mess. So we just had a mold guy come. Oh, and look. Look at that. It's a necklace. Okay, so basically, poor baby. We're about to go to Target. The kids are gonna wait in the car because they have a doctor's appointment. They're gonna wait in the car with Randy. But I'll explain what the mold guy said later, but we are going to go. Sweet guy, he does not feel good. Look who's that! He's the only person who makes himself happy. Say hi, Ryder. That's baby Ryder. He's so cute. Okay, we are in the car. I'm in the back with Bug. Since Everly has that rash, I'm trying to separate them as much as possible. So I'm sitting back here with Fussy Pants. We are on our way to Target, and I am going to just run in while Randy waits in the car with the kids. We just had some mold people come by, and he was like, yeah, there's definitely something causing the mold. But the moisture wasn't reading on the walls. So it's like basically not an answer. He said there's certain things we can do, but it's going to cost my landlord thousands of dollars. So I feel bad, but I mean, it just needs to be taken care of, especially if that's what might be making my baby sick. Anyways, there's just a couple of things we need at Target. So I'm going to try to like run through really fast before our appointment. I'm also going to look and see if I can just grab like a cheap phone case for my new phone, because I am so accident prone that I know I'm going to drop this thing And I want to order one from Casetify, but it takes a while to come. Anyways, we are heading there now, and there's a plumber that's supposed to be coming by our house. Because we have like a strong suspicion that the mold is being caused by our shower leaking. So hopefully they can figure that out. Today is also my mom's birthday, and we're supposed to go over there for dinner. Happy birthday, Gumball. So I'm just really hoping we can like figure all this crap out and go celebrate my mom's birthday later. I'm obviously not gonna go over to my mom's house if Beverly has what's it called? Chicken pox? Chicken pox. They look like chicken pox, but we never know. I washed my hands super well and went into Target. I got Everly some calamine spray and Benadryl cream because she's just been so miserably itchy, and Ryder's been throwing up his medicine. So I got this to hopefully bring his fever down with some Tylenol. I needed hangers and diapers, so I grabbed those too, and some medicine for mommy and some sweet treats. I am. So we are now at the doctor with the matching jammies. Super cute. And we're gonna get both the kiddos looked at. Are you good? He is also now coughing. It's not fun. But a plumber is coming to our house, and my mom is going over there to meet the plumber, thank the Lord. And I feel so bad because it's her birthday, but I'm thankful for the help. And Randy came along to help with the kids, and he's just burning up right now. I can feel it. Poor guy. Okay, so we've got good news and bad news. Good news, Everly does not have chicken pox. Bad news, we don't know what it is. It could be a viral rash, so they did like a whole viral panel on her that we will get back tomorrow. Just wanted to pop in because I can already see the comments. The doctor confirmed at the appointment that there was no need to separate them anymore. So it's not chickenpox, thank God. The nurse practitioner called in our primary care provider because she couldn't tell if it was chickenpox or not. She said she has never seen it, which is probably good. But we ended up getting breathing treatments for Mr. Ryder for his RSV, and somebody came and looked at our mold stuff, but they said they didn't see any moisture. But I mean, like, there's mold, very obviously mold, so I don't know. Anyways, and I'm gonna circle back tomorrow with any updates we have on the mold and what's going on with that. Super, super fun stuff. So we are hanging out in Mr. Ryder's room. He's playing in his crib. Oh. So we have like an air scrubber in our house right now that's supposed to get rid of the mold in the air if there is any. Our landlord got it for us 4 days ago, and they're coming to pick it up today. This week has been crazy. Ryder is sick again. He's got like a runny nose and coughing. He woke up bleeding from his ear Sunday morning, so we had to take him to urgent care, and he had a perforated eardrum. And on Thursday, he was seen at the doctor, and his ears looked fine. Like, they checked them. So that just wasn't fun. And then Ryder struggles taking any sort of medication. Whenever he was really little, he was fine, and he would be able to take, like, antibiotics, Tylenol, la-di-da-di-da. But recently, he's just been throwing it up. And even if he gets it down without gagging on it and throwing up immediately, he'll still, just a few minutes later, just throw up everywhere. Like, a lot of throw up. My mom told me she's never seen anything like that before, and she has 5 kids. So, that's not fun. They called me in an antibiotic for him. That's a smaller dose and shorter this time too. Like, they gave me Zithromax for 3 days, 2 milliliters. So it's a strong dose, but he gets it over with faster, so he doesn't throw it all up. And they called in Zofran to give to him before, and he still throws it up. So we've been struggling with that because he has an ear infection so bad that his eardrum literally ruptured, and he throws up his medicine. So I'm waiting on a call back from the doctor right now. I'm really hoping that we can just bring him in and get it, like, the antibiotic as an injection, or do it as a suppository, because it's just too much at this point to just give him medicine just for him to throw it up. I don't know if, I mean, I've been researching and looking into things, and mold can cause respiratory issues, but what we're dealing with right now is just them getting sick a lot more often than usual. And I mean, there's some research on that, but nothing's like definitive. And I mean, for one, we don't even know like what kind of mold we're dealing with. Like, it could just be like aspergillus, which is like everywhere, you know. But on the other hand, it could be black mold, which for sure can cause more illnesses. But I think, like, at least from what I've read, that would cause like more respiratory symptoms than just like regular colds. I don't know. If anybody knows more about this, please let me know. But bad news, he is pulling the stand, that boy. Bad news though, there's no moisture detected in our walls. So I mean, last time they took out our walls, there was mold in them, and there being mold like on the floor and on the baseboards makes me think there's mold in our walls again. But there's no moisture detected. So my landlord's not going to be like, oh, let me just take out the walls and spend thousands of dollars when there's no like grounding or footing to do that on, you know? So, I mean, I don't know how bad the mold situation is in there, but I don't think we're going to find out. The air scrubber, I think, is the furthest it's going to go, because the plumber could not find any source that could be creating the mold. We had like 5 different guys come out, and none of them could find anything. Like, they even had little moisture reading things, and they couldn't detect moisture in the walls. So, I mean, I'm not gonna push where, like, I don't know. It's not fun, though. What the heck, Ryder? What the heck, man? Hard though, because my babies are getting sick more than usual, but it's also that time of the year. But I mean, historically, when Everly was that age, she did not get that sick that often. He's had RSV and COVID, and he has another cold again, all within the span of a month. But I don't know. So I am a bit of a microbiology nerd myself, so I'm going to be swabbing a hypochondriac. How is microbiology and hypochondria go together? I mean, I guess the reason behind me wanting to swab the panels in the air scrubber and look at them under my microscope might have to go a little bit with hypochondria, but I mean, I don't think my daughter developed every single outdoor allergen without some sort of like sensitivity going on, and whether that be to mold or not, I guess is up for debate. But I'm just hoping when April comes we can move. But the problem with that is that we pay. I don't spend all your money. Do you have something to say, Randy? Maybe the Target runs need to decrease a little bit, okay? But we need to move in April. That's the gist of it. We need to move in April. But bills are really high right now. Like, we pay $400 a month for car insurance. Stuff's expensive. So I'm just praying that we are able to move in April. Because, I mean, whether the mold is making us sick or not, it's just not an environment I want my kiddos in. But I will be looking at swabs under the microscope and seeing if I can identify any mold or what kind of mold or just anything on the filters. I'll show you all the scrubber in a minute. It has like 3 different filters. I'm going to be taking a really good swab from each of those with a little Q-tip. But yeah, I got a 50 on a test last night in organic chemistry. Okay, well, I'll be back with testing mold like a psychopath, I guess. Okay, So this is what's been running in our house for 4 days. It's just an air scrubber. I'm not sure if it's actually like, let's see how gross our air is. Ew. I don't know if this is bad or not, Randy.
Huh? What?
These things are what's been catching everything. Okay, I'm gonna swab it and we'll see. Okay, so what I did is I took like a little piece of tape and put it on the patch of mold on our tack strip under the carpet, and I took that sample and put it under the microscope, and I took some tape and put it like on the filter, and I'm comparing both of them just to kind of see like, because if there's mold just growing on the floor and it's not airborne, you know, like not as bad. But if there's mold growing on the floor and it's also all in those filters, that's not good. Hi guys, it is about a month later and mold, and we still don't know why it came. We did have like some damage to our roof, but I'm not sure if that's necessarily like what's causing the mold, because there wasn't moisture in our walls. So we're really just at a loss. Our landlord hired people to like take out what's visible, and they put an air scrubber in, and he's had plumbers come look, he's had roofers come look. It's all just nothing. The type of mold that I found under the microscope was the same exact one that was there last time, and it is not a toxic mold. There's been a few cases of toxicity, but it's in like some very sensitive people. Let's see, what's the name of it called? It's like Chaetomium. I'm gonna have Google pronounce this for me because I'm Texan, so I can't pronounce stuff.
Let me see. I'm Google.
Your Google pronounce that, River.
Chaetomium.
Chaetomium.
Yeah, chaetomium. I was right.
So this is the one we had last time, and I researched like day and night. And it's not like super dangerous. It produces mycotoxins, but I also didn't find any in the air scrubber, and I swabbed like all of it and searched the sample really good, and there was no mold that I found, at least. And we're not gonna pay for testing. My landlord's not gonna pay for testing, so we don't really know if it's like an airborne mold, but I guess we will keep y'all updated. Fingers crossed we can move in April. Randy needs to get his money up instead of his funny up.
I'm the only one with a real job.
I just sit home and be pretty all day. That's my job. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel. Bye guys.